We are doing rounds of polls again. Tournament battles royale style. What does that mean? Basically, you shouldn't expect any of these shows to be actually be reacted to. Because remember, what is the point of these polls? Try to figure out what our next community series is. What is a community series? Shows that's not airing right now. Not seasonal trending weekly shows. Old shows that people vote in. What's the most recent old show that we're about to finish? We are almost done with that, aren't we? I think it is Index, right? We have one more episode of Index to go and we are out of that hellhole. And Bake, right? Bake 1. And we're already on like episode 7, I think, of Bake. And we're trying to figure out what are we going to want after Bake. But Bakemonogatari, again, is part of a mega saga. Nisei Monogatari is next, of course, with Kizumonogatari in between as the movies. But the goal right now is to make sure that people actually care about Nisei Monogatari. So I'm going to obviously make a video asking you guys, what do you want to watch? Remember, every time, these picks are from you guys. I pick random stuff and I vote it in. So Link Click making 28% is pretty impressive. Let's read some of the comments because every time like this, people are always crying. People are always crying about this shit. Bungo, Stray Dogs, and Higurashi rip. It's kind of impressive that Higurashi actually beat out Bungo by 1%. Not that it really makes a difference, but still, kind of crazy. Link Click, I think we don't need to worry about it because Season 3 is going to come out next year sometime. And when it comes out, I'm literally just going to do it. Like, you know how there's a lot of shows where I don't watch even though people are begging for it, such as Overlord, Tanya Saga of Evil, Ascendance of a Bookworm, and so on. These are shows that's gonna have sequel seasons. Now, there's a lot of memes of when they're coming, but when a release date comes out, it's in my best interest to then farm that show out when I have gotten bigger as a creator and can ride the trend that way. There's no good in reacting to Link Click right now. It's kind of like pointless because again, you want to ride the wave. How do you ride this wave? Whenever things are trending, when people are talking about it, when people are anticipating new seasons. So when season 3 of Link Click comes out, we'll just do it, man. Don't worry. It doesn't matter. Now, in terms of riding the wave though, what about One Punch Man? The One Punch Man is a bit tricky. By the way, I've already read the manga. I haven't seen the animes. So there's that. But also, Season 2 is something that a lot of people shit on because of what JC Staff did to it. It was an impossible project to deliver. And Season 3 is going to come out apparently in a month and a bit. It's going to be my favorite saga, the Garo Saga. Thankfully, we still haven't gotten to when Garo is like 1v1ing the S-rank heroes. And we're still doing setup leading up to that. So I hope that JC Staff, they're probably not going to do it justice. They're probably going to fuck it up and, you know, it's going to be mediocre considering the lack of production news and any sort of marketing, and it's looking very worrisome. But like, what is this? Am I going to do One Punch Man Season 1 reaction? And then are people even going to watch Season 2? I don't know. It's a very messy situation. I don't even know what we're going to do in October when Season 3 comes out. I might not even touch it, bro. We'll have to see what happens, man. Let's read some of the comments. Link Click is a masterpiece, sure. Higurashi, Link Click. To be fair, Link Click would be right up Kaka's alley. To Be Hero X director. Everybody just, you know, you'll always notice that the people that won the poll never comment. They're just happy. It's usually second roundup or like people that are losing that's the most upset and annoyed, and that's why they're just, you know, commenting stuff like that. Please, Link Click, please. Let's go, Link Click, Link Click. Oh my god. This guy knows right here. All right, Invictus here understands how to run things. I voted Link Click, but I think Ka will decide just before Season 3 airs to capitalize on the hype. This guy understands. Link Click, Link Click. This is a very funny comment right here. I can't believe in a channel where intelligence and analysis is its prime attractive, you want him reacting to the more simple and less analysis required one in the list. And on top of that, the one he has already read the manga. I get why he calls a lot of people monkey in his videos. And you know what? That's just the way that business works, man. No one really cares about the thoughtful, deep, analytical commentary that I can provide for the big brain shows. Because there's less of those people and more of the crayon-eating Unga Bungas that want to see visual spectacles like One Punch Man Season 1. A lot of people say that my brain and my content is honestly wasted reacting to these shows, and honestly, I kind of agree. I think that the shows that I'm given to react to due to the audience I have is very pathetic and doesn't even come close to like what I can output. But thankfully there's shows like Bake right now that's happening, which I think is pretty fucking good, right? And there's like other shows like Lord of the Mysteries and stuff that I can, you know, highlight my analysis. But I know. Welcome to my fucking life, man. One Punch Man. Link Click. Oh my god, Link Click. Bungo Stray Dog don't win, but a man can dream. A lot of people seem to be diehard fans for Bungo Stray Dog, but there's not that many people. The thing about Higurashi as well is that like I hear this is more of like a visual novel. Like the anime exists, but apparently I shouldn't waste my first time experience of Higurashi through the anime. You know what I mean? Now, I don't think I'll ever play the visual novel, so there's also that to be considered. What I love about Higurashi though is the openings. The opening songs and the soundtracks, it's so fucking hype. Hope Hyoka makes it to the poll someday. I feel like Hyoka might have a long time ago, I'm not sure. Link Click, Gigok's favorite donghua. Really? Okay. More people. Bungo Stray Dogs apparently is like a lot of big grain theory crafting. Link Click is literally perfect for my type of in-depth reaction. Sure. Anything else? Is it odd that I just assume he has seen One Punch Man? I haven't seen it, but I've read it. I've read the manga, and I used to do manga reactions for it. Anyone else crying and crashing out about this stuff? The Higurashi fans are really funny because they have no faith that Higurashi would ever even make it to the polls. It's like, you know, like Olympics medal ceremonies, gold medalist is obviously the happiest. And then there's the most upset person who is second place, right? But then top 8 ceremony, 5th place, 4th place, 3rd place, they're just happy to be there. They might be more happy than the first. They're just like, wow, we fucking made it on. Higurashi people are like, damn, bro, I can't believe we actually made it on. This is hype. Let's go. They're like, we know this shit ain't gonna win, but damn, this Higurashi actually made it in. Hype. Anyone else? A lot of Link Click people and people, you know, just kind of crying for Link Click, but that's pretty much it. Even more tactfully concealing gay Chinese content. Link Click is kind of like that, huh? Yaoi show in its disguise, huh? Alright, that's pretty much it. But remember, right? The expectation for these polls, again, what do I do? And this is kind of cool that after a day, we already got like 8,000 votes in. It's a way for me to get the community to get involved and for you guys to understand how this process works, right? Because I think that, obviously, we've talked before about people tampering the polls. A lot of the comments, remember, when I like asked you guys, right? When I ask you guys to basically what video you want to watch, what anime you want to watch, the most liked comments, the way that we used to run it, right, is I would make a video like this, and the most liked comments is what I would go and put on the poll. But there has been multiple instances where overtly parasocial quote-unquote fans brigade the comments and try to prop up their show in a fraudulent way, and it doesn't give you a very accurate representation of what the audience wants. That's why I don't go for the most liked comments immediately. Like, I'll just literally put in random stuff, and this is the next roundup too, right? One Punch Man is entering the second round of polls. I picked some other shows that were, some of them I liked, you know, liking a lot, some of them not so much, to kind of just test the waters. And each day we're gonna have a poll. I'll probably read some comments and update you guys on what's going on. I think this is a great way for community involvement, for people to understand how this stuff works. Because again, so many people genuinely have no clue how we pick shows. They are fascinated that, like, where did you even get these animes from, right? What happened here, man? And basically, through this way, we can figure out the most highly curated and most accurate show that the overall majority wants to watch. And by the time we are nearly at the end of Bake, when I have to, you know, watch a new community show to watch, we then will put in Nisei Monogatari and basically compare that, and we'll see what happens. Anyways, that's it. I was just reading some comments. Anyways, poll going up right now, right? Go to the community tab and check out what's gonna happen, and we'll, you know, go to the next one. All right. Hold up. Before we do that, let me just type first. Post. Vote for next community series anime reactions. Bang. Go, go, go. Round 2 up. Let's go.